Work done means energy is transformed from one form to another. The 10 forms of energy. We've got some clues around the outside, and we've got to label which ones of these are potential energy, or forms of potential energy. And potential means stored. So which forms of energy can be stored for later use? Let's dive in and see how we do. So first of all, what have we got here? We've got springs or elastic objects. We can stretch or compress them, and we can store elastic. So stored is potential energy. We've got a guy blowing a trumpet, so this is sound energy. Sound energy, and actually sound energy is a type of kinetic energy, because it's all about particles bumping into each other, like air molecules bumping into each other, vibrating and sending a pulse of sound forward, a pulse of pressure waves, if you like, through the material, such as air, or solid or liquid. So that's a type of kinetic energy. What have we got here? This is a magnetic. It is possible to store magnetic energy, but it's not often talked about, so I'm just going to mention that there, magnetic. Down here we've got an atom. So in the nucleus, when the nucleus can sometimes split, and that's called fission, it releases a lot of energy in terms of heat energy, and we can use that heat to boil water and to make steam and drive turbines, and this is called nuclear energy, used in nuclear reactors. Next we've got kinetic, movement energy. What have we got? Light energy. We've got heat energy, sometimes called thermal energy. And here we've got gravitational potential energy. Let's put it over here. Gravitational, an apple falling off a tree, is converting gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy. And the gravitational, it is storable. For example, you could put a heavy weight on a shelf, and that's stored its gravitational potential energy. If it falls off the shelf, that energy will be transferred or transformed into kinetic energy. Finally, the last two, we have chemical potential energy. And this is found in food, for example, and you have a lot of chemical potential energy in your muscles and cells, which use that chemical potential energy to, for example, create movement in your muscles or other processes in your cells. It's storable, so it's potential. And finally, electrical. And we can store electrical energy, so we can call it electrical potential energy. And the unit that joins all these together is, of course, the joule. That is the unit of energy which we can find in all of these types of energy. Now notice which ones are stored: electrical potential, chemical potential, gravitational potential, and elastic potential.